And then Paris outs herself.
So Jacob hits on Rory.
Jacob hits on Rory.
Yes. And Rory's like, aren't you here with Paris? She finds out it's a cousin. And we know that Rory's a nice enough person to not allow that. She has the smirk of like, oh, finally,
That is so
I'm
great
not
to
the
know.
one.
Right.
Yeah. Yes.
But also, Rory doesn't have friends at this school yet. Who is she going to tell?
Right. But, that's what Paris would do. It doesn't matter if they're friends or not. She's telling everyone.
Right, because
It's
you want
not
the
a,
social capital. I guess that's true. Like, that could make you friends if you have some really juicy gossip on someone, but
that's
that's
a good
not how
point.
Rory operates.
But she doesn't
So,
know that.
but Rory gets the self-satisfaction of knowing that, like, haha, you came with your cousin, you're a loser.
Yeah.
Paris, then Jacob goes back to Paris and says, I just told Rory I'm your cousin. Like, he's a moron too. Why,
Mm-hmm.
and then Paris flips out, and it is so awkward.
I actually felt bad for Paris, even though she constantly makes her bed. Constantly.
Yes.
You put yourself into this. You are taking a new girl who you haven't even established as a jerk, and you're just jerk all over her.
Yeah.
Oh, that didn't come out right, me.
No,
Okay,
she's jerking on her.
delete
It's
that.
totally true. Don't delete that. That stays in, you perv. You want to jerk off Paris. But yeah, no. Paris is like on crack and can't stop talking. And she's like, who did you tell? And then she starts talking louder and louder. And I read it the way the audience, reads it. And then eventually in the room, people look up and they're like, what? How dare you tell anyone that I'm such a loser? I can't. Obviously, she's been thinking that. Did you have to go to a dance with a boy?
Yeah, you
Because
did.
the two girls didn't seem to be with boys.
You might not know this, but they're always with boys. They have no problem getting dates. But I do believe like at that time, if you didn't have a date and if that date wasn't heterosexual, no matter how obviously not hetero you were the outcast.
You couldn't go. So that's why Tristan goes with. And did we know Tristan's date?
No.
Random girl A.
Random girl A.
And she's like, "Do you want to dance? No. Do you want to eat? No. Do you want to go make out?" And he's like, "All right."
Yeah, because he's a jerk.
It's so teenage.
It is, and that poor girl. I always feel bad for the one who's with that guy, including when it's me.
Yeah, the do you want to go somewhere and make out?
Just the person who's obviously disrespecting you, and you feel like, hey, at least you got A, B, or C, whatever you're telling yourself, and it's just it's a sad line that rings true.
One of the most painful memories of my entire life ever was one time I asked a boy.
Asking the supermarket guy to go to prom with you?
No,
Can you beat that?
Nothing's more painful than that. That's you win that. But one time, I had made out with a guy once, and then we hung out on a separate occasion after the time we had already made out, and we were alone together again. And I said, "Do you want to make out?" And he said, "Nah."
Oh.
I still want to die.
Oh, Carrie. Let's go to the dance together. That's just,
Haunts me.
Because you also, when we were younger, I think in hetero relationships, a female would assume like the guy always wants to make out, whether they like you or not. That's why I didn't want to ever be the first one, because you can't tell if they like you because they'll just make out.
They're just made out. And like, I didn't think he liked me, but making out is great, as previously mentioned. And so I thought he was on the same page with like, we had this like really like, I don't know, intense makeout session the last time we hung out. We're back in the same sort of setting, just you and me. We doing this?
I hug you through the screen. That's bad.
I still want to die.
I feel you. Is
that up there with asking the supermarket guy?
It is. It took me a really long time to even share that information, like out loud.
I don't think I've ever told this story. This is the most painful story